Hi, everybody. Larry Hausner, the author of Save Baseball, a prescription for the major leagues, and I'm on site today. Goodyear, Arizona. This is the home of both the Cincinnati Reds and also the Cleveland Guardians. Today, 80 degrees, and it is absolutely spectacular at this ballpark and in the Valley of the Sun. So let's talk a little bit about spring training and why, if you have never been, it's got to be on your bucket list. First of all, it's 80 degrees today, and it's not even March. So those of you buried in snow and can't even go outside today, this has got to be on your list of things to do. If not this year, make a plan to do it next year for sure. As a former sportscaster, I had the pleasure of coming often to spring training here in Arizona, but also in Florida as well. One of the things I love about coming here to Florida or to Arizona is the fact that these ballparks are all very close together. From one end of the valley to the other, about a 45-minute drive from the two furthest ballparks. And what I love about Florida, I just love Florida. I mean, the weather is always something you can count on. Now, it's beautiful here in Arizona today. And let's talk a little bit about the fact that if you are a baseball fan and you've never done this trip to either Florida or here in Arizona, you've got to do it. Find your favorite team or teams and come on out. So today I'm giving the Angels a little bit of love here. Goodyear Ballpark's pretty close to where I live. I'm going to make 3 stops here at this ballpark this year. I'm going to be able to see the Padres next weekend, and then the Cubbies, my favorite team, will be here in about 2 weeks. But I'm going to go to as many games as I can, and I think that you should too. If you're like, you know what, it sounds like fun, it is such a great experience to come on out, enjoy the sun. It's good mentally to come on out. It's baseball season. We had a great NFL season, but hey, that's long and done. Now we're on to baseball, and you probably can see the Angels warming up there behind me, getting their stretching in. But it's also good physically. Let's get out of that doldrums. Let's get some sun on us, and let's enjoy some Arizona and Florida spring training weather. So again, it's such a great experience to be able to see your team. So, when you go to a major league game, you're pretty separated from the players. It's not like the old days where they spend a lot of time hanging out and signing autographs. But here in Arizona, it's totally different. These players are accessible. They're close. You can even go early in the morning and go to the practice fields and enjoy your players up close, in personal, taking some BP, some ground balls, and it is a lot of fun. So you can get right up close to them and enjoy your players on a personal level. Here's a story. My son, who's now in his 20s, we took him and a bunch of little leaguers here to Arizona, probably when they're about 12 years old. We were living in Southern California where I grew up, my kids grew up. And a bunch of little league dads, we just piled the kids in the car one weekend, and we came here for about 3 days. We had such a great time. And I'll tell you, the kids, after the first hour, came back to all the dads. They had baseballs with them, filled with autographs. That is not something that you get a chance to do very often, especially at a major league environment in the big city, in the big stadium. But here, these guys love doing that for fans, especially kids, right? So that is such a great opportunity to get close to the players that you love to see up close, personal, have a conversation. They're so much more relaxed in spring training. Obviously, they're excited about starting the year. They don't have the pressures of the regular season quite yet. It's a lot of fun. So what I'd like to know, if you've been to spring training in Florida, here in Arizona, let me know your thoughts. What were some of the best parts of your experience? Because mine is the sun and baseball. It is the greatest to be out here today, to be able to sit back, relax, watch a game. And by the way, it's a lot more affordable than going to a major league ballpark in terms of everything. Parking today cost me $0.00. The food, much more reasonable, and the tickets are as well. So do yourself a favor, come on out, enjoy yourself. A great experience, not just here, but you can do the Florida scene as well. Might be driving a little bit more distance because those Florida ballparks Some of them are somewhat close, but not like here in Arizona. When you're in Florida, you might have to drive hours between some of the ballparks. But right here in Arizona, it is absolutely perfect for you to be able to come in, fly in, enjoy a few days in the sun, and watch your team play. So just a little Arizona spring training, you know, whetting the appetite from Goodyear Ballpark here in Arizona. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me about your experiences about coming to spring training. And as always, for the love of the game, I'm Larry Hausner.